What's going on, guys? Welcome back to W.D.Y.D. CSP. What do you do as a central stir processor? All right, guys, we're going to wrap an odd-shaped object. Well, it's not too odd. It is a bolt cutter, and I chose the bolt cutter because I want to show that the wrapping rules don't apply for every item that you wrap. All right, so 36 by 36 is the wrapper of choice here. We're going to go ahead and place our absorbent liner down. All right, so get our indicator out. Okay, indicator is placed on the bottom. Please do not place your indicators on the top of the item or on the outside of the liner. Now, I know some facilities want to do that, but the rationale behind that is that the indicator on the outside may change, but what about the indicator in the inside? And you always want to put it under the device to challenge the sterilization process further. All right, so this is a 36 by 36. You notice how much extra wrap you have. Please avoid the urge to tuck. Tucking gives difficulty for opening, so try not to tuck. Okay, so if you don't tuck, you just have to make sure you have your complete coverage in the back of that item for the first fold. Okay, and if you have extra folds or extra wrapping, just accordion style, just like I just did. Find the edge of your package, bring your one side over, do the same thing, find the edge of the other, and bring it over. You notice I didn't do that little tucking method. Now, as you notice, a 36 by 36 wrap is not going to allow me to do tabs on either side. Okay, this is why I chose this item to wrap, because a 45 by 45 would have been too big. Even a 40 by 40 would have been too excessive of wrap, and you just can't create those tabs. Sometimes that happens. It's okay. It's just a general rule and friendly for the end user. But this item would be very easy to open at the end user. Believe me, I was an end user. All right, you're going to bring your sides in. Okay, form your triangle, and then I like to flatten out my bottoms to make sure that everything is tucked in nice and tight and not bunched up. Okay, as I told you before, I like to walk my edges out, so we're going to go ahead and walk this out. Okay, I put my hand in the middle so that the original two folds do not slide down or slide out. Okay, and then we tuck. Our policy here is we tuck under the original two folds. We just don't fold over. Again, because that helps with aseptic opening and presentation on the field. Okay, we create packages for the end user, not for our liking or our ease, guys. Always leave a tail. Okay, the tail's there to help open easily. And then we're going to go ahead and tape this down. All right, and it's very simple. We just go ahead and grab two little pieces of tape here. Okay, not really close to the tab, but close enough to the tab, like midway between the one side and the tab. Okay, you don't want to use too much tape here. That was actually a little bit too much tape that I had to tuck it all the way in the bottom like that. And I think this piece was even longer. No, I think it's shorter. Okay, go ahead, go under. And then one more piece of tape. That's all you really need. But then you can put one long piece of tape across if you have a tracking system, again, so you can hold down that tape. And I'm going to demonstrate that. The other thing, guys, is please do not cross your tape. Reason being is because if you cross the tape and the tape underneath does not change color, when it goes through the sterilization process, we in sterile processing know that the item is still went through the process, right? It still went through the sterilization process. But the end users may not know. As much as you want to educate and teach, it may not click to them. It's like, hey, that created doubt, so throw it out. And that's the worst thing, that they dismiss a package and you're like, what? Are you serious? All right, so one piece of tape. Again, if you're a manual process, you can write on that tape. Okay, if you're an automated process and you have a label, the label should go underneath the tape, not on top. Again, because the tape holds it sturdy and it won't pop off during the sterilization cycle. And the other thing is, if you cover up that tape and it doesn't change underneath there and they see it, it creates doubt so that they can throw that package out. All right, this is what the package should look like after it's wrapped. Nice and neat. Not too much, but it's an exception to the rule. All right, guys, as always, stay true to yourselves. Keep it 100. Continue educating yourself. Until next time, peace.